Hello, hello with Busy Bees Custom Creations. How's everyone doing today? Hope you guys are doing well. So tonight we are going to be making a peacock wreath with this sign. I put a poll in the group because I couldn't decide if I wanted to do a deco mesh or a grapevine, and it was kind of tie. So I need you guys to help me out. What do you think? Should I make a deco mesh grapevine wreath, or should I just do a deco mesh? What should I do? Help me out, guys. Hey Darlene, how are you? So it was like a tie between deco mesh and grapevine. So tell me what you think. Hey, Susie Brown. Tell me what you think. Should I do a deco mesh grapevine? I don't know. Help me out, guys. It really is like up in the air. Deco mesh. Patty says deco mesh. Deco mesh. Hey Karen, how are you? Okay. Grapevine. Deco mesh. Deco mesh. Alright, I think deco mesh is winning. Yep. Okay. So I'm going to switch cameras so you guys can see this view. And of course, I am going to use my Sidekick double from Miss Susie Brown. Hey Levita, hey everyone. So I didn't cut anything because I really wasn't sure what I was going to do. And don't forget, Susie is still running this sale through the end of the month. So if you were ever thinking about getting a Sidekick or a triple or collapsible or whatever, go grab it now. This is a great deal, great month to be getting them. So make sure you go and get yours and use my affiliate link with the code SWAT15. And you'll get 15% off your whole order. Okay, so we are going to be using this lovely mesh. I love this mesh. I got this from, I think, Craft Outlet. So, of course, I'm using my mesh roller because I can't live without it. So I'm going to gather it together. Hey, Sandra. I'm going to put it in front of this pipe cleaner here. We're going to be doing the Poof Method. Hey, Paula. So, I know I couldn't decide. I was like, what should I do? Hey, Cheryl, how are you? Yeah, so this is going to be fun. I love this mesh. I think it's awesome. I know, it is so cool. And I hope this doesn't catch on my shirt. I have a feeling it's going to, but we'll try to do this. Okay, so, like I said, I love my mesh rollers. So if you don't have one, you didn't get what you wanted, of course I made the sign. Grab one of these mesh rollers. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 10-inch poofs on the top row. Or I'm sorry, 12-inch poofs. 12-inch poofs on the inner row. I'm good. I know, you guys, these, I mean, I can't say enough about Susie. Her and her son make them all. So they're all handmade. All of the items, supplies that she makes these with are all from the USA. Hey, Anne. And they do, I mean, they're absolutely gorgeous. I just love them. I think I have 3 or 4 of them, plus the glue gun holder. So make sure you go and grab yours. Now is the month to do that. So they're just really, really well made. So Don't forget, if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button and join my email list. And I don't spam you with a lot of emails. I just send out emails letting you know when I'm going live. Hey Diane, how are you? So this sign is in my Etsy shop. I made one of these wreaths last year, I think, and I loved it. So again, we're doing 12-inch poofs on this inner row. And this message is just gorgeous. It's like shimmery, and it kind of is blue and green. And okay, so we are back at the beginning here. So we are going to close that tie up now. Okay, then we're going to take our mesh, and we're going to go to the pipe cleaner down here on the outer row. And you don't want to yank it, you just want to lightly pull it down here. And now, because the pipe cleaners are closer together on this bottom row, I switch to 10-inch poofs. It's just a personal preference. It's totally up to you. So like I said, Susie is running this sale through the month of February. So if you didn't get what you wanted for Valentine's Day, you can go grab one for yourself. Hey Jeannie, how are you? Now this is that half pipe cleaner. For any of you guys who have watched me for a while, you know I don't put any ribbons or anything in the half pipe cleaners, so I just tuck them out of the way. Okay, so again, we're going to keep those edges tucked under, and we're going to do 10 inches. Oh, no problem, Susie. No problem at all. So I do have an affiliate link for Susie's shop. You can use that along with the code SWAT15 to get your 15% off. Oh, good, Peggy. I'm glad you got it. Thank you. I'm glad you love it. So how's everyone's Valentine's Day today? Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. Susie, have you seen your husband much? I know he's out doing, my stepfather had a snowplow, so I know what you're saying. You don't see them. Once it snows or whatever, they are out there on the road. So praying that he is safe. It's a long days they do. Can you see the shimmer in this mesh and the different colors? It's so pretty. Blanche, how are you? I haven't seen you in forever. It's so good to see you again. How are you? Yeah, it's tough, Susie. I know. My stepfather used to do the same thing. We didn't see him for days on end. Blanche, I haven't seen you in so long. Hey, Dawn, how are you? For those of you who are new, also please go over and like and follow my Facebook page. My original page got hacked, so I had to start a new one. So if you found me there a long time ago and then you couldn't find me, that was why my page got hacked and it was a mess. So I just recently started another one. Thank you. So I know people were like, I don't see you on your Facebook page. It was hacked, it was taken over, so I can't do anything on that. So I did start another page, so if you guys would go over and like and follow that for me, I would appreciate it. Bruno, my goodness, people on here I haven't seen in forever. How are you, Bruno? Haven't seen you in a while either, buddy. So don't forget to please share this if you would. And like I said, go check out Susie's shop. She has this, I like to use this Sidekick now. I don't do too much 21-inch mesh. Hey Barbara, how are you? I do like it when I do use the mesh, but I use mostly 10" now, so I use this one, but I use these to cut my mesh, to hold my mesh, to cut my ribbons. Hey, Kathy! Hey, Rhea! Thank you. Yeah, so I really don't do much on Facebook, but I'm trying to. Oh, good, Blanche. Well, I'm glad you found me again. Because like I said, my page was hacked. It was a nightmare. So I kind of really didn't even want to be on Facebook for a while, so. In fact, it was last February that it got a hack, so. It was not a fun time. Okay, so with this one, we're going to be back at the beginning. And I'm going to untie that tie there, and then we're going to do the crisscross. And I just do them to kind of fill in the gaps and use up the mesh. Excuse me, Barbara, I believe I got this mesh from Craft Outlet. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to tuck this under. And I don't measure when I do the crisscross, so I'm going to go up to the next full pipe cleaner. Yeah, it was a real mess, Blanche. A real mess. So I tend to kind of not do too much on Facebook anymore. I apologize, but I like YouTube anyway. So it's so pretty, and it's shimmery. It's got the blue and the green. It's just really pretty mesh. If you type in, I think if you type in like Peacock mesh, it'll come up. So again, I don't measure the crisscrosses. I just kind of eyeball it. I keep those edges tucked in. Thank you, Kathy. Hey, Karen, how are ya? Happy Valentine's Day to you. I know, isn't this mesh gorgeous? I just love it. Okay, so again, we're just going to keep going from the inner row to the outer row to the outer row to the inner row. And honestly, I just kind of, I hate when you have partial rolls of mesh, right? Don't you guys hate that? So this way it uses up the mesh. It gets your wreath coverage really well, fills it all in. So if anyone is in, oh yeah, it was awful, Patty. It was bad. So I know several people that it happened to, so it was not a fun time. If anyone is going to be, I'm going, hopefully, Lord willing, I'm going to go to the Sims show. Oh. There you go, Blanche. Now you have to make it. Next week, like I said, if the weather cooperates and it doesn't get snowy or anything like that, I'm planning on going down there. So if you're in the area, oh, you did? Oh my goodness, Barbara. Stop on by. I'll be there. I'm going to drive down Thursday. The show is Friday and Saturday. I'm going to meet my girlfriend Dawn at Carolina Pottery. I think we're going to try to on Thursday on my way down. So okay, so we're just about around now. I got a couple more here. So did everyone have a good Valentine's Day? We have a local chocolate shop here And we know the owners, so my husband always gets me chocolate from there. Oh, I love chocolate. My favorite is chocolate covered cashews and chocolate covered caramels. It is in Graham, North Carolina, Blanche. It's Sims Pottery. All right, one more and then I'm back at the beginning. So it doesn't cost anything to go to the show. In order to purchase items from them, you do have to have a wholesale license, but you can go to the show. Even if you don't have it, you just can't purchase anything without a license. So, right, I'm going to cut that off. And I'm going to take that off because we have to cut our ribbons because I didn't do that. Okay, so I'm going to tuck this under out of the way. I'm going to zip tie this to the frame. You've never been to Sims, Susie? Ugh. I love going and I hate going. I love going because they have great stuff. I hate going because I spend way too much money. Okay, so that is our wreath frame all ready to go. Now we need to cut our ribbons. Yeah, it's in Graham, North Carolina. I would love to meet you there, Blanche. Okay, so let me get my ribbons here. Okay, so I have this, this is Costco ribbon. So I'm going to be using that one with the peacock feathers. This is all, well, except for this, is Costco ribbon also. Okay, and this one, I don't know how much I have of that, but we'll see how it goes. All right, so I'm going to be using my Measure Buddy from Unique in the Creek. Use all the time. So I'm going to cut 6 pieces at 12 inches long. I'll just cut these real quick. I make it so much harder on myself not doing it the right way. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and I have 2 more over here. I know it's such a pretty wreath. I don't know why I do this. I make it so much harder on myself, but oh well. See how much harder it is without using the mesh holder? Okay. This ribbon is from AC Moore when they were open. So I have 6 pieces of this ribbon that I'm going to alternate with the other one. And I cut it to 12 inches. Now watch, when I use my mesh roller, how much easier it is to cut your ribbons. Okay. Okay, so we have that. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this ribbon, I'm going to put it inside my Measure Buddy, and watch how much easier it is when I use it. Okay, so you're going to measure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See how much easier that is? And quicker too, I might add. Okay, so I'm just going to cut that. Just going to keep that folded. Just like that. Okay, now we have 6 of those. 2, 3. Okay, and now we're going to cut 12 of this one. So with this measure buddy, all you do is you pull out side one, and I cut mine at 12 inches, so I'm going to put it at 12. I'm going to slide it in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. I mean, really, when you cut your ribbons without using this, it just makes life so much difficult. That's why I said I don't know why, even for that 6, it takes me forever. Okay, so then you just fold those over, cut down the end, flip these over, and then I'm going to dovetail the ends. So I'm just going to fold them in half, and I'm going to cut from the folded side to the edge. And like I said, don't forget Susie's sale is running through the end of February, so go grab your mesh roller or glue gun holder. Your hubby didn't get you what you wanted. Hey, Rosario, what you didn't want for Valentine's Day, go get yourself what you really want. Okay, so we have these all done now. Get these out of the way and that out of the way. Okay, so we're going to set that to the side for now. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and put our ribbon tails in here. I'm making a mess. Okay, we're going to take our wreath here. I'm going to take one of the peacock feather, and we're going to alternate. Whoops, that one didn't cut all the way. We're going to alternate the other two. And like I said, these are cut to 12 inches. I'm going to fold it in half, and then put that in. The Sims show is next Thursday, or next Friday and Saturday, the 25th and the 26th. And they bring 2 people in that do floral arranging, and they show you how to, you know, make a bunch of different things. And of course they want you to buy stuff, which you always do. But it's Friday and Saturday. I think it starts around 9 a.m. and it usually runs like 9 to 4 or 5 on Thursday. And then it's Saturday, it's like from 9 to 1 or something. So there's a few of us that are going. Like I said, it doesn't cost anything to go. In order to shop, you do have to have a wholesale license. There's Dawn. I was just talking about the Sims show. So Dawn and I are going, and we're going to try to hit up Carolina Pottery the day before. I have some feathers and all kinds of stuff here too we want to put in. So it's called Sims Pottery in Graham, North Carolina. They do it twice a year. They do it in the spring and in the fall. Yes, the 25th and the 26th. Yeah, I'm driving down the 24th. But now that we're hitting Carolina Pottery. Oh, thank you, Susie. I appreciate that. We'll probably get there later on Thursday. Usually I get down there, I don't know, I usually leave around 5 in the morning here. It usually takes me about 8 or 9 hours. So, I know, isn't it pretty? I'm pretty sure I got this mesh at Craft Outlet. And these ribbons are from Costco. I still haven't gone to Sam's Club to see if they have their spring ribbon out. Did anybody snag any of that spring ribbon? Okay, so there's that one. Thank you, Rosario. I appreciate it. Don't forget, make sure you sign up for my email list. You'll get emails when I go live. Thank you. They do have it out. Yeah, I called mine, I guess a week. Oops, I forgot to dovetail that one. A week or two ago, and they still didn't have it. You did? You know, I saw that, but you had to order the sets. And I was like, oh, do I really want all this? All of the ribbons? I almost did that, Dawn. I almost did. And Anne is abandoning me. She's not coming to Sims this year, this trip. So I have to go all by myself. Anne's usually my co-pilot. I usually pick her up in Virginia, and then we head down together. Okay, a couple more here. Oh no, they don't have it? I know, I have to call them again and see if they have it. Or I should see if there's one on the way down and see if I can stop. Oh my goodness. But it'll be fun. Dawn and I will hang out. Okay. Oh my goodness, that is a small world, Patty. Well, we miss you, Anne. I wish you were going. So that'll be fun. So don't forget, you can get this sign in my Shopify store. The link is in the description. Okay, I cut one too many of that one. Okay. Oh yeah. I'll have to call them and see if they have any, Dawn. I thought about that. I thought, you know, we'll have to look and see if there's any on the way down that I can stop if they have any. Okay, so there is our ribbon. So let's make a bow. Isn't that pretty? Oh, all right, let's make a bow. And then we will put our sign on. I also have this blue ribbon from Sam's that I'm going to use. Oh, also what I love about these double sidekick, all of them, mesh holders, they have these magnet on the side that holds your pins. Okay, so this is kind of a sheer. I'm not a big fan of sheer, but I'm going to use it on this one. Okay, so I'm going to do about 13-inch tails. Yeah, so if anybody is in the area, like I said, it's free to go to the show, but in order to purchase, you do have to have a wholesale or resale license. I'm going to do 6-inch loops. Six-inch loop. I think I'll do 4 loops at 6 inches with this blue. Okay, there's 2. Don't forget, I'm always putting new signs in my Shopify store, so go check that out. And oh yeah, it's you know, it's different, you know, getting it set up and everything. Although once you get the hang of it, it's not too bad, Susie. It's just trying to get people to switch over from Etsy. But you have a shop though, don't you? Don't you have a website, Susie? Or do you just do Etsy? I'm pretty sure you had a website. Okay, so last one here. So we have 4 loops at 6 inches with this blue. Girl, you can call me anytime. I'm just going to kind of arrange those where I want them. Okay. Alrighty, so we've got that one, and then I think I'll use some of this one. Oh yeah, it's not, I mean, once you get it set up, it's not too bad. Okay, so we're going to do 3 loops with this ribbon. Yeah, I'm trying to get everyone to shop there rather than my Etsy shop, but that's you know, has been a little more challenging than I thought it would be, because the fees on Etsy are just killing me. So, like I said, trying to get everyone to switch to my Shopify store rather than shopping on my Etsy store. So I'm going to do 3 loops with this one. Exactly. That's the hard part, Dawn, is getting people, I mean, it's hard. You know, and people are used to shopping on Etsy, so they don't want to switch to Shopify, but I'm trying. I'm trying. Okay, so we have our 3 loops with that one at 6 inches. They're so high. I mean, by the time you get done, you really don't make anything with all the fees. So that's why it was time for me to open up the Shopify store, but it is what it is. Okay, so we're going to kind of move those where we want them. Yeah, they make you run at, it's crazy. Okay, so normally I would do my other 2.5, but I kind of want that on the top. So I'm going to do the other 1.5 inch next. And I'm going to do 3 loops with that at 5 inches, or 2 loops at 5 inches. So I'm going to bring it in to 5 inches and do 2 loops on each side. You want to make sure and twist it so you get that pretty side facing up. So don't forget, if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to join my email list. Brenda, if you're just starting out, it's always good to start on Etsy because excuse me, they will, after you grow some, bring people to your shop. So if you're brand new, I would definitely start out with Etsy. But once you know, kind of get a following and that kind of stuff, you really want to try to move off of Etsy. But to begin with, I would definitely recommend starting with Etsy. Although, you know, it's hard, but anything's going to be hard until you get the hang of it. So, all right, I'm going to do this. One loop. Because otherwise, you know, it's hard to get people to come to your store. So, I'm going to do about 4-inch loop with this. You just, in order, like Etsy will bring people to you after a certain amount. So that's kind of nice. But then, you know, when you get to a certain point, then they make you run ads and all this and that. So it just gets ridiculous. Oh, you're welcome. All right, so then I'm going to add a little button loop in the center. And cut one off. Okay, so anytime. All right, so let's go ahead and get this bow on our wreath. We're going to get a zip tie, and again, you want to always make sure you get it under all of those ribbons. Get that out of the way. And where that indent is, you want to slide your zip tie over, pull it to the back, and then put your pipe cleaner in there. You don't want to tighten it all the way until you get all your ribbon and tails and everything the way you want it. Okay, so we're going to move our loops where we want them to be and open them up. Make sure you put your fingers in there and really open up those loops. That's what gives life to your bow. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of hard because Etsy is just, the fees are crazy, but yet, you know, they kind of bring people to you, so it's kind of a catch-22. Okay, so we have that little button there in the center. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do get a good deal of orders from Pinterest too, so. Okay. So let's go ahead and get our bow on. Ooh, look how pretty. I love it. Okay. Going to put this over here. Let's get rid of these pipe cleaners that are going to be covered up. Whoop. So I'm just cutting off the pipe cleaners that I know are going to be covered under the bow. Okay, now for those of you who struggle with putting your signs and your bows on, oh, thank you, Susie. What you're going to do is you get these needles, the weaving needles, and Dawn, my friend Dawn sells them in her Etsy shop, Wreath Decor by Dawn. And you just feed your pipe cleaner through and then right through your mesh. And then you're just going to tie that to the back of your frame. You want to tie it to your frame. You don't want to tie it into your mesh. I know, it's all those different medias. It's so hard to keep up with all of them, right, Dawn? Okay, so we've got our bow. Okay, we'll fix those tails in a little bit. I know, those needles are just awesome. Okay, so we'll fix our tails. All right, we're going to grab our sign. We're going to put our sign, I think, down here. And I still never change this. And this is just a little jewelry hole punch. And it just goes through these signs nice and easy. And then I use the 26 gauge? Yeah, the 26 gauge floral wire. And you don't even see it. Kind of gets hidden down there. And I just put it in there and twist. Yeah, so don't forget to check out my Shopify store. Like I said, I put new signs in weekly. And don't forget to check out, oh, thank you, Jackie. Check out Susie's mesh rollers and everything. Like I said, use my affiliate link and the code SWAT15. It's running a special through the end of this month. Okay, so we're going to put the sign right here. Again, I'm going to use these needles, this needle, and I'm just going to feed my wire right through it, and then I'm just going to push it right down through that mesh. It makes it so easy to put your signs on. So those of you who struggle with that, like I said, my friend Dawn with Wreath Decor by Dawn on Etsy sells these in her shop. Okay, thank you, Paula. Like I said, you just kind of punch it right through that mesh. And then just feed it through, and you want to attach your wires to your frame. You don't want to attach them to the mesh or anything like that. Okay, so there's our sign and our bow. Okay, now I have some of these. Look how pretty they are. I think I got these at AC Moore when they were still open. And look at this. I have some feathers too. Look how pretty! Oh my goodness. Okay, these I got at my wholesaler. Okay, so we're going to take these and pull these apart. Okay. Okay. So, I'm just going to take and kind of put these down in there. Hey, Pam. Oh, welcome. I'm glad you're here. Everyone, welcome Pam. She's new here watching us live. Okay, so what I'm doing with my pipe cleaners is I'm just going to kind of twist them together, and then I'm going to make like a little circle kind of to stick those little feathers down into, to kind of give it something to hold on to. So we're going to use the feathers. How pretty. Whoop. Cut that off a little bit. I don't need that much. So I'm just going to add a little glue to that. And then stick it right down into the mesh and into that pipe cleaner. So we're going to add some of these. Okay. I always forget to bring my pad out. And I get it all over my mat and it makes a mess. You guys know I burn myself every time I use hot glue. Okay, so we're going to use these feathers around, and then we're going to add some of these other feathers. Fun. And then we will add some of the other ones also. Kind of want to get these in here first. Should have turned my glue pot on, but I didn't think of it, so. Alright. We're just going to go around and add some of these, and then we'll add the other ones also. Oh, well, you have come to the right place. Okay. Kind of use that as kind of a... Okay, and then we will, like I said, we'll go use some of these other ones too. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. That's funny, Patty. Oh, it does kind of remind you of that song, huh? Okay. Stick that down in there. Okay. I feel like I'm taking forever. Thank you, Celeste. I feel like I'm taking forever today. Does it seem long to you guys? I think it's because I didn't have my stuff prepared and all that kind of stuff. All right, let's get some more of these feathers. Okay. Like I said, you can use these all together, but if you cut them up, you get a lot more bang for your buck here. Look at that. Look how pretty. Let me tell you guys how much I hate glue. I hate using hot glue, but it's kind of a necessary evil sometimes. Alright, so we'll put one in here. I don't know about you guys, but really, every time. What's less than an hour, Susie? Okay, let me stick that down in there. And I don't know if I'm going to put a feather. Look at these. Oh, love these. Okay, let's pull these apart also. Because, you know, this kind of stuff is, you know, on the expensive side, so you want to get as much bang for your buck as you can. So I think what I'll do is put some of these around here. Need a glue stick. Whoops. Alright. I think what I'm going to do is kind of stick these around like that. Okay, stick them around like that. Oh, I know, I love this sign. I made it last year, and honestly, I think I'm going to make a wreath with it every year because I love it. So colorful and pretty. And okay, so I think I'm going to put one of these in the bow. I know, aren't they pretty? Kind of stick this in there. Right in the center of that bow. There we go. Oh, thank you, Carol. Oh, I love it. Let's see here. Add one over here. Maybe some up there. Okay. So what do you guys think? Do you like it? Add another one there. Thank you, Susie. There we go. All right, let's look at it, see what we think. Let's fix these. So you curl these up. I know I'm going to end up adding and changing the feathers and that kind of stuff, but okay, let's see here. Oops. Go add maybe some feathers down in there too. And some feathers there. All right. Let's see what you guys think. I made a mess. All right, guys. What do you guys think? I'll add some more feathers or something, but I really like it. Love how the bow turned out. I'll have to curl those some more. Put that in there. So there you go. Love the bow. Okay, thank you for joining me tonight. Sorry I didn't come on last Thursday. I told my daughter not to show up till 2:30 and she showed up at 1. So that kind of killed my live I was going to do, because I had the little ones all weekend. So don't forget to, you haven't seen it yet? No, I haven't either. Check out my Etsy shop. Don't forget to check out Susie's mesh rollers and glue gun holders, because like I said, use my affiliate link and SWAT15 for 15% off. And I will be back here this Thursday night, Lord willing. And you guys have a wonderful, wonderful evening and happy Valentine's Day, and I will see you.